check. Yes, it is. Awesome. Cool. Right. Well, welcome back, guys, to another We Be Rollin D&D podcast. So last time we were here, you guys had reached pretty much the finality of the Red Brand hideout. You've managed to successfully split the party, and you've managed to get into Glassstaff's room, where he was actually in the meeting, in a meeting with a half orc of unknown origins. You don't know where they came from or what they were doing. You didn't manage to overhear their conversation, simply because there was a bit of a ruckus before getting into his office, which then alerted the Glassstaff and his guest to your presence. And a battle ensued, which we're actually just about to come right back to, but it is the last time we were here. You managed to get the half orc down to almost a full defeat. He's now on his knees, and Glassstaff made a prompt escape to the south, who was promptly chased by Onion and Jehudi, who were barreling after him and have managed to get some extra swipes in at him. So he's looking quite painfully bloodied at the moment. And yeah, so we're just about to take off from there. Arini, in the turn order, you had literally just covered the half orc in a lot of acid, so he's in a lot of pain. I believe he was actually screaming. And in the turn order, it is now Onion's turn, who is hot on the heels of Glassstaff. So yeah, what would you like to do with Onion, as we're just going straight back into the battle?
My God. Right. So I think he will come over here. Yeah, and I think from here he can attack him. So if I want, there's bite. Go onion, go onion. Did anything
So
come up? Yeah, okay. You can see it now.
yeah, so you've attacked for 7, which actually doesn't do any damage to Glassstaff. He manages to avoid the bite from the wolf. So Onion missed that, which basically means it is now back to the very top of the round, which is Arthur, which is in the main room, which we'll go to now. Arthur, what do you want to do? Now remember that you can't see it just now, but just on the other side of the door, the wall, is where the half orc was the last time. And yeah, Walt, since you're the one that's streaming to the channel, feel free to move your character about without actually dropping them down, just in where like action might be happening for like as this party's been split up, just for the benefit of the stream.
Oh right. So like the cameraman.
Yeah, you're pretty much the cameraman.
Now, seeing him trying to escape, Arthur's going to be not too pleased about this. Come back, you coward! And he's just going to step right over here. And can I get into the room? Or no,
Yeah,
he's
you
right at
can.
the door.
He's right at the door, but like you, since he's on his knees, I'm going to say that you can step over him with pretty much relative ease.
Right, okay, yeah, he's going to do that. He's just going to come right round then. And he is going to, despite how heavily injured he is, he's only interested in trying to kill this guy now. And he's going to attack with his greatsword. 22.
I'm going to say a 22 hits.
Yeah.
And completely obliterates this guy. So please tell me how you
for 14
you
damage.
Jesus. Yeah, tell me how you savagely destroy this guy.
Yeah, so as he's passing him, he kicks him to the floor, and he's just like, he kind of like spits off to the side, and he's like, pathetic, using magic and then running away, you should be ashamed. And then he just brings out his sword and just like wants to just finish it off really quickly, just lops the head straight off, and then just kicks him over and just sort of like wipes his blade off.
Nice. Yep, that guy is, as I like to say, deed, and is no longer an issue. Oh man, I had some really cool roleplay moments that I was thinking of as well, but oh well. At that, it's going up to Drip's turn, who literally just sees you covering the doorway in blood and body parts, and actually, oh no, yeah, you guys healed him, didn't you, last time? Yeah, because I forgot to reset his health. Or actually, did I? No, he got hit again. Yeah, Drip needs to do a death saving throw unless anyone wants to help him out with that in next time. But yeah, I completely forgot that he got savaged. So this will be his first. Come on, Drip, you can do it. Yes! Drip is passed. Drip. Beautiful. Right, so he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's still dripping about. And now it's Glassstaff's turn. And he is going to take stock of the fact that he can see into this room here, just in front of him. He can see the dead bugbears. And he's going to assume that pretty much everyone within his hideout is now dead. And he's just going to slow up. He's going to slowly turn around, put his hands up, and he's like, "Now, my good man, can we talk about this?" And he's going to basically be like giving himself up. So yeah, you guys can consider yourself out of initiative unless Jehudi wants to lop this guy's head off.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh my god.
Don't tempt
it's
him.
tempting. It's tempting. No, I guess I'll hold myself. I'll calm down and I'll just, yeah, I'll very sort of suspiciously kind of accept the surrender.
Nice. So he's going to say, a man of reason, I could tell. Now, where should we go for a little nice chat? And he offers his wrists out because he's expecting you to bind him up.
Ooh, got some rope, don't we? We got some rope.
Yeah, everyone should have at least 40 to 50 meters of rope.
Yeah, screw it. Okay.
Check for that.
We do.
I know I've got 50 feet of rope. Apparently. Pretty sure I used some of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you used a couple of feet to tie up the other guys and imprison them before. So yeah, I'd say you've got 47, because there was 3 of them. So yeah, 47 feet of rope.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how you actually change that on here. But we can sort that out after, I guess. Yeah, okay. Right, first I'm going to tie you up, and then I'm going to go back to my other comrades, and then we'll see what we will decide to do from there.
I'm just gonna drop Walt down here just now so people can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, I was trying to find where was going on, but
can you
I
see my
failed.
ping?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. So let's just say that you move him back up into the room with everyone else, and yeah, you sit him on the end of the bed or whatever. So I'll just move everyone back up. Yeah. Whoa.
I let go as you were pulling. I was like, I just fell into the abyss.
Walt just got there.
Alright, I'm going to stop trying to move everyone's character.
it's
Yeah,
cozy in
cool.
here.
Oh,
Now, friends,
goodness.
since I've decided to paint my room a lovely color of blood, uh, what brings you to my humble abode?
Um,
Did anyone take notes?
I think we're
Yeah.
looking for someone, right?
I think.
I think. I think we are,
Yeah.
right?
This feels like
Yeah.
it feels like it's been
Collective
forever
amnesia.
since we've been on the road.
Yeah.
You've been running a protection racket in this town. We're here to stop that.
Well, to me, it looks like you've done pretty well in doing that. Yes, I would say that you've pretty much killed all of my crew, as it were.
Those foolish are not to surrender.
Well, they weren't the brightest, but they were definitely useful for what I needed them for. Well, until you came along, of course. Now,
Pretty impressive.
so I'm gonna slightly remind you guys that um, you were in Phandalin and you had basically came across some stories from locals that the Red Brands were kind of extorting them for protection, money and stuff like that, and they were basically had free reign of the town of Phandalin. They were stealing what they wanted. They'd actually started killing some people who stood up to them, kidnapping some people. As you remember, they'd also kidnapped Myrna Derndrar and her two children after killing her husband, whose body you found within the main cavern, who was basically being eaten or feasted upon by the Norfolk. Um, and you also discovered the town master's body, Harbin, within the same cavern, which, if you remember correctly, just maybe about an hour previous, you'd actually speaking to Harbin, who'd sent you, well, who'd attempted to send you away from the like bothering the Red Brands at all. He wanted you out of the town or just to mind your own business. And Sildar was also there. Sildar Holdwinter, who you'd saved from goblins. He was basically the bodyguard of the guy who hired you guys, which was Grundrin Rockseeker. And he suspected that there was something a bit off about Harbin and the way that he was trying to protect the Red Brands. And you also suspected as well, but you couldn't really quite figure out what was going on. But you chose to go after the Red Brands, and Sildar actually asked if you could also try and find out what happened to his fellow companion from the Lord's Alliance, Earno Ulbrich, who was a wizard and who was sent ahead of him some months to try and bring some order to Phandalin. But then he, promptly disappeared, and it was suspected that it was because he was trying to investigate what was happening with the Red Brands and try and bring a stop to them. So he requested you to find out about him, but he said that he also wanted you to seek out Cragmaw Castle, where he knew that Gundren Rockseeker had been taken, and wanted you to go make your way there at some point, as whether you dealt with the Red Brands or not. So yeah, that's pretty much what brings you to here. But on your way to the Red Brand hideout, you also encountered Jehudi, who was here for his own reasons. He's tracking down the spider, who was actually responsible for killing the majority of his tribe, and all he remembers is that the people who were there, who basically slaughtered his family, were all wearing a kind of brand of a spider, and they followed one person called the black spider, and his tracking of those enemies led him to here through rumors and whatnot. So yeah, that's what pretty much brings you guys together, and what brings you up to here.
Is it
So-
assumed we've helped Droop out?
Yeah, use actually, yeah. Can someone just say that they've healed him? Because I actually completely forgot about Drip.
Yeah. Sure. Is he
But-
on
oh,
the
no,
verge
wait.
of dying, or?
Yeah.
Actually, Koji's are out of combat. Yeah, just yeah, he's healed himself. You guys have healed him.
Okay.
It's going to be assumed, yeah.
If you're in the sort of saving, sort of death saving role phase, and then combat ends, does that mean you're automatically back up?
I believe so. That's something that actually I'm going to quickly Google that because I have absolutely no
Yeah,
idea.
I just
can't
realised
remember.
I've been walking around dead this whole time, so
Oh damn!
I'm not in a good way.
But you didn't die, did you?
Apparently so. That's what it's saying.
You died?
Well,
I thought
technically,
we
Nah.
helped you out. I swear I went into this room and healed a bunch of. Oh no, it was just Irini, I think.
well, so on the for the case of the streaming as well, basically, even though you're dead, you technically weren't walking around. You were just moving your character as the camera and not the
Oh, yeah.
actual
It's like a
person. So,
out of body experience. That's what it is.
yeah.
That's why he's got his fingers like on his forehead. He's using the power.
It's like like telepathy or whatever.
Let me just double check. Right. Okay. Stabilization rules remain the same. So I'm gonna say, yeah. Can someone give a medicine check on Walt and a medicine check on Droop in order to save them, if you wish to save them?
I guess me and Irini can do one each.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel free.
I'm guessing your medicine's quite high, Irini.
+4, yeah.
Oh damn, it was higher than me. Okay.
I mean, if it fails, we've got a whole bunch of other people to try.
Oh,
Well,
21.
mine's just a 14.
And Old Man is a 21. Both are above 10, so you both stabilize them. So Walt is now at 1 health, and Droop is also now at 1 health. Droop! Thank you.
You did well, Droop.
He just like beams with like awe at the giant half orc who's giving him praise instead of beating him.
what to your stew?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm looking forward to your stew, Droop, the rat stew.
Ah, yes, this Droop will cook the best stew just for you.
Yay!
Speaking of rat, where is it?
It's like it's safely in my backpack here.
Oh no, I've got a connection issue on.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
disconnected.
Same.
Same.
connection just cut. Oh, man.
Damn.
Just do a wee cheeky refresh.
Must be, yeah, it's all of us, isn't it?
I love the ad sound effect.
Todd's trying to get away from me from my lap, and I can't let him go because there's no one else to watch him, and he keeps going to the stairs to go downstairs, and I can't let him stand there because in case he falls out because he's getting all loopy now,
Yeah,
and
no,
he's struggling to get off my lap to be like, let me go, and I'm not letting him go, so the strain's making him cough.
Aw.
Now he's standing like a goat on my lap. Yeah, I'm back. I think I'm back in. I can't see the map, but I see everyone else.
Yeah, mine's is still loading as well.
Yeah.
Why does Roll20 choose tonight not to work?
The one day where you're actually streaming the screen.
I know. GG guys. GG. Rep. Press F in the chat, please. what's even better is the fact that Ollie's in the stream as well, and he's missing Sai.
Miss you too, man.
Oh, come on, Roll20, do not do this to us.
I think
Well,
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back
Oh.
in.
Way, Matt keeps loading them for me. Awesome.
There
Got
I am
all
in
my
all my
windows
back
as
pain glory.
Is that like a permanent icon now?
He's always got some aches and stuff going on.
Tell me about it.
No, I got the message again.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
so did I.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, I just got it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing else disappeared, but it just says that the connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh, so basically it's saying that anything you do will attempt to send when you go back
Hmm.
online, but to be on the safe side, you may not want to be doing anything important. God damn it, Roll20.
Point we're only talking to the guy, aren't we? We're not moving around, so I mean, luckily we're
Yeah.
not doing a lot of movement.
Yeah.
I mean, if we do move, we can just redo it when it comes back. It shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it should be fine. Just yeah, because most of the no windows are coming back. Well, I need to reopen them, but most of them are there anyway.
You're
You
you're
got
on webcam and echo.
Coming through. I've muted myself as well.
Should leave the webcam on. You can see it from the stream again.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the webcam on. Oh, and then it died.
He says that as he turns it off.
No, it literally died. The connection keeps dropping for me. But yeah, cool. We'll just continue this little scene anyway. So yeah, do you guys remember everything I just went through?
we are here to look for a man and a wizard.
Yes.
I'm not going to say that I took
Cragmore
notes.
Castle, right?
Yeah. So yeah,
Big
you
spider.
Spider
you
people.
want
The spider, yeah. We're looking for quite a few things.
Spider, wizard, man, we're ready to go.
And we're also looking for an heirloom and
Just a whole bunch. We're all looking for a bunch of stuff, and we've all got our personal goals and plans for the future.
Right, I'm
Grasshopper,
making
tell
a
us
rule.
everything.
Tell us
You're
the
a
whole
magic
plot.
man. Tell us everything.
What are we doing here?
Drop,
Right.
drop.
Rule number 1: take notes from now on.
Oh,
I have
okay.
notes, but it's
Yeah.
on the other PC and I haven't transferred it.
Yeah, all my notes are like on a Word document that I can't like just go in on the stream. Well, I guess I could, but it's just a bit distracting.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
This is
just
why
put
I
it
have
on the screen so I can read
have a
it.
notepad as well. I have a notepad with me.
I make notes
right.
of the items I collect, but that's it.
Yeah.
But I didn't write down the book that I got in the like 2 episodes ago, which is really annoying me because I can't remember what it was.
I started taking notes maybe a game and a half ago. So all like the backstory stuff from previous to that, I didn't. And where you just steamrolled through everything there, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to write all of this and listen at the same time.
No, that's fair. Yeah, just like write little notes down when we're going through things. But just as a quick note as well, the only person that knows anything about a black spider, although he just knows about the black spider symbol, doesn't know anything else, who it is, what it represents, is Jehudi, because like he witnessed his family being slaughtered. But yeah, the rest of you guys mention to him that you're here to take care of the red brands, and that you're also looking for Iarno at the behest of Sildar.
When does the dragon come back?
You just need to wait and see. See. So it could be
Dragon.
You don't
See?
remember the dragon?
Dragon.
He wasn't here.
Yeah, he doesn't know about it.
Oh, you don't know the dragon? Oh, yeah.
I never saw a dragon.
Yeah, but
I've seen-
don't tell him about it. We don't know anything about the spider.
I've seen an
true.
eyeball monster,
Yeah, you had your
shape-shifting dead
spider, we have our
bodies,
dragon.
you know,
So
a
that's
a
one of
mouse.
that's one of the perfect RP moments where you guys can actually talk in character to each other, and I can just sit back and enjoy the show.
Oh yeah, how I missed the red lady.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, yeah, let's kick back into it. So, like during this whole scene, Arno's just Glassstaff has just been sitting there like, so you guys are kind of quiet. What's going on? my good fellows.
Glassstaff, tell me about your association with these the Black Spider clan people, whoever they are. How you associate with them?
He looks over at you. His eyes are a little bit. He goes, do a perception check for us.
Let's see. Lost where the head it is. Oh, there we go. I got it. 18.
Jesus, you're one hell of a perceptive barbarian.
What I need to be.
Yeah.
This is the info
I
I've
need
been
to
waiting for.
I need answers.
Tell me, goddammit! So, as you mentioned, the spider, the black spider, you kind of see that he shifts a bit uncomfortably, and his eyes went, that briefest of seconds a little bit wide, and then he kind of composes himself, and he's like, "Spider? I don't know anything about any black spider."
Do not believe you. This is the point where I started pulling my blade out, pulling the talon out.
No, come on. There is no need for any further violence. Surely I would want to. Well, I know of spiders. Yes, giant spiders. What are you talking about? You have to be more specific, my good man. That's what I meant.
Okay, well, I'm talking about not a real spider, although there may be. I'm talking about violent men with spider symbols on them, on their clothes and their banners. What do you know of them?
So as you're saying this, I'm not going to make you do another perception check, but he kind of glances over at his desk, and you follow his line of sight, and you can actually see some notes over there. Yeah, and moving over, you kind of shuffle it about, and you can actually see there is a letter there. Well, a bunch of different letters there. Do an investigation check, just to see if you move them about or actually properly go through them.
My investigation is a -1. Let's check this out. Oh, 17.
Jesus. Yeah, so shuffling through all of this, I had this all prepared and now I have to find it again. So shuffling through the letters, it's mostly kind of like back and forth, like kind of stock takes of raids and whatnot, and logistical stuff that you're not very interested in. However, one letter catches your eye just as you're shuffling through it and about to get bored, as you notice a symbol, and you notice this with the black
Ooh.
spider symbol on it.
Can everyone see that?
Yeah, should we all see this?
Yeah, you should all be able to see it because it's just under the assumption I just showed it to you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the contents of the letter read as follows: Lord Albric, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that the strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarfs. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Arno. Don't disappoint me. Signed, the black spider symbol.
I'm immediately thinking who's Yarn. Was it Lano or Iarno? Is that an I?
Iarno.
Iarno. Okay.
So yeah. So you're going to ask who Iarno is?
Yeah, who's this Iarno guy?
Does anyone want to tell them who Iarno is?
Oh, someone that these guys know already. I was asking Mr. Sneaky Wizard.
Okay, fair enough. You want to ask him? He is going to. Yeah, he'll straight up tell you. Well, it's me. I am an Iarno. This is the shock moment because everyone knows that they're seeking Iarno at the behest of Sildar. So he's the guy that you've been sent after, who disappeared from the Lord's Alliance.
We got you.
Let's just all jump on him now. Go.
Jump on him now, quick! Get him!
Literally, like, just going to put him in a burlap sack and then just take him back to town. Be like, we got him. It's literally like that moment when they apparently got what was it? Fucking the Americans got that guy.
Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, Bin Laden. We
That
got
guy.
him.
That guy.
That guy.
Just that guy, you know.
The
Guys,
Americans got that guy.
you legit can't knock me for not knowing people's names because I've literally just told you who this guy was, and you're like, who the fuck's this guy?
Because I'm trying to put together his name being Arno and then reading it as Lano or Yarno.
Iarno is my accent. Do not take the piss. Fucking hell. Fucking. I'm done. Right? I'm going.
All right, I think we should wrap him up completely now, not just the hand bindings. We're gonna take this guy back. Well, I used all my rope.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to assume that you guys explain to him who this guy is, and that Sildar wants him. You can ask him anything else you want to, like you can ask him about Harbin being in the body in there. Also there's possibly treasure in the room if you want to search for that.
We always want to search your room.
Can I ask him about the doppelganger? Because that was one of them, wasn't it? That the mayor had been replaced by somebody else. Does he know? Would he know about that?
He might, if you want to ask him.
Because he's obviously the guy is dead in his own cave. So, do you know about this imposter who's being the mayor? I think.
Yes. I'm quite surprised that you knew about that. What gave it away?
Because we met the other guy. And he's dead.
So yeah, I'm gonna obviously you found it, and so you know it's doppelganger, because through your experience of such things, being the ripe old age of 76 and studying many books, you do know about doppelgangers. He's like, yes, Harbin was proving to be a bit of a pain, and he knew who I was, so I had to get rid of him. But we also needed to control the town, so the spider had sent along what I believe to be just a normal elf, but in fact turned out to be a doppelganger, and it proved quite useful. We were able to control the town, and yes, but we had to get rid of the body, and as you can see, the Norfolk took its time in devouring that one, unfortunately.
Is that
But
what happened to the other villagers?
Yes, well, the Norfolk wasn't going to leave this place, and we thought we'd better use him rather than become a victim of his. So we slowly fed him, hungered him enough to want to devour whoever trespasses or gets in our way, but not hungry enough that he would eat us.
How does a lawman like you become a common thug, a common criminal?
The Lord's Alliance is but a fool's dream. They believe themselves to be some kind of knights, some kind of holier than thou, better than you idiots. They didn't have real power. And what I saw here was a perfect opportunity, especially when I was approached by some of the Black Spider's agents. I knew of him. I made an attempt at a connection that never came until I came here to find one of his agents awaiting me.
So it's for power then.
My good man, everyone wants power, whether they tell you the truth about it or not.
Why would we spare you?
Well, I'm sure there is some kind of reward for me being brought back alive.
Theodore will want to speak with this one first. Whether he keeps his head at the end of the day will be up to the courts to decide.
I don't know. I think it just feels fishy to me. He's really willing to come with us. He's like,
I'm
yeah,
no
just
fool.
take me back.
Yeah, I don't want to die. Why would I want to die? I want power. I want gold.
But
I don't
There
want
is
to
a big
die.
chance that you will die in the end anyway.
Well, that's up to the courts, isn't it?
The thing I find fishy is that you turned yourself into mist and almost got away once, and you didn't try it again. How comes?
Well, every time I did attempt it, you managed to catch up with me. I can only move so far, and from where I can see and where the narrow corridors were offering my escape, there was probably no way I could get away from you. And so I thought it best to give up.
Do we know what exactly is he? Like,
I thought he was just a wizard or something.
Well, I thought,
Yeah, he's just a normal wizard.
Can I do an insight check? Because it says here that I can, with insight, you can determine the true intentions. So can I do insight to figure out whether he's got ulterior motives or wanting to be, like, just taken away?
Yes.
I mean, hopefully this will work.
no.
22?
Oh,
It-
there you go.
is.
So
Tell me the truth!
just grabbing him by the scruff of his neck.
He's like, okay.
Um, no, he is genuinely he genuinely just did not want to die, and every time he made a move, he could only go so far. But Jehudi was basically right on his heels, and so was the wolf. And every time he moved away from them, they'd catch up and hit him. So
Yeah, we were a raging duo now.
yeah, exactly. Fucking dream
Pickles!
team right there.
Can you
So,
point out where Crogmore Castle is?
Yes, it's in the north. Through the wooded areas. It is in a rather large outcropping. I've not been there myself, but I know from the bugbears that it is in the north, and that traveling from Phandalin northwards, you will come across it.
Do you think you'll be able to take us the rest of the way with this?
No, I don't believe I would. I don't do traveling, and
Sorry, I said drip rather than.
oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, Drup, if you remember right, he didn't actually. He knew the vague area. He actually said it was in the northeast. But yeah, it's Arno now says it's in the north. So he was just basically bungled about and constantly abused. And he's not a ranger. He's not a tracker. He just knew a kind of general direction that he tend to go. And
Okay.
yeah, you also get the impression from Droop that if you ask him something, he'll be eager to please you and try and tell you
Yeah,
what you want to
okay.
hear.
Right. So with
You know-
the information we got now, do you think we could we'll probably be able to head out there if we wanted to?
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah, you've got you can ask him anything else before you take him away. I'm assuming that you're going to take him back to town as well. Well, you're already in town. You're just at the top of the hill. So I'm assuming that you'll take him back to Sildar as well.
Yeah, I mean that sounds fine. We should probably gag him though, just in case so he can't use his spells or anything.
Before we do, I want to ask, when we get to Cragmire Castle, is there likely going to be members of the Black Spider there?
Perhaps. I know that the Black Spider had used the bugbears for his own needs. That's why he took one of the rock seekers. He wants what they were after, and yes, they will most likely lead you to where you want to go.
So
Right, gag him.
I suppose we just turn over the rooms to see if we can find anything more before heading back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look for stuff.
Fair enough. Roll an investigation check. You did search all other previous rooms, so this is pretty much the only room that you haven't properly
Right.
searched.
Fair enough. Oh god, bad.
Oh
9.
dear.
Oh,
Oh,
bloody
no.
hell.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus. Thank you.
With his
Of
gold
course, Chicken
detector.
Man got it. He's hoping.
This
Yeah.
is the
He wants
bird
more coins.
Hawkeyes.
It's just because we are too many in this room, and
Yeah.
we can't
Fall
look
on a
around
right pillar.
properly. It's too crowded.
Walt can fly up to the
Yeah.
top of the room and just scan from
I was going to
above.
say I had my face really close to the floor because I was looking for seed.
This whole
Yeah,
time
so-
he's just been face down on the floor.
Yeah, so pretty much with everyone moving about and bumping into each other, none of you were really able to see anything because it's literally like as you were looking at something, one of you would walk in front of the other person and be like, "Oh, sorry." And then like Arini gets very frustrated at this. Sai already kind of just getting up off the floor. He's had a good time to kind of look around down there. So Arini basically clears everyone out of the room, except from Sai, who's just getting up but has also started finding some stuff. And because you were already on the floor, you have noticed that there's an unlocked wooden chest at the end of the bed in the room, and it contains. You ready to write this down?
Someone.
Yes.
I can.
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought Sai was the money bank.
He is the money man. He is the treasure man. But
I
I
don't know.
don't think you'll have a chance to write anything.
Yeah, I
down.
haven't got my notes, so I can't find where they are.
Okay. I can note it. Okay.
I can make a note too. I'll just put it in the notes section.
Yeah, just add it in. You can actually, I believe you can actually add notes in there. You can add it to your actual little note things, and I'm sure you can share it with everyone else. But I'll look into that for next time. So yeah, within the chest, it basically contains all of the loot over the last 2 months. You would know this, Jehudi, just because simply from the notes that you'd seen as everyone's going through this, and it contains 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians, which are worth 10 gold pieces each.
So you said 5 carnelians, these are.
Yeah, carnelians.
I'm gonna guess how that's written. Which 10 gold pieces each, you said?
Yeah. Also 2 peridots, which are 15 gold pieces each. Singular pearl, which is 100 gold pieces each. And it also
You're a big pearl.
I know. And it also contains 2 magic items that Yarno had brought with him. It's a scroll of charm person and a scroll of fireball.
Hang on. Scroll. What's the first one?
Charm person,
Charm person and
a
scroll
scroll
of.
fireball. Also, am I going to assume that you guys are searching Glassstaff himself?
Sure.
And
Rob him down.
and also the body of the you cut his head off, didn't you? The
Yeah,
half
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So searching both Yarno and the orc, and I'm just going to, in my mind, you did the orc first, got covered in blood, and then started patting down Yarno, covering him in blood. Just grimaces at that, like oh. You don't find anything but a singular ring on the orc, the half orc. Sorry. You don't know what it does. You don't know what it is, but you can, as you're holding it, you feel like there's some kind of power in it, some kind of like magical ward that's in this ring. But you don't know what it is, and you'd have to use some kind of identification spell in order to figure out what it is. And on Glassstaff himself, he is carrying his staff of defense. Which, if you
I guess that's a
bear-
weapon, usable weapon, right?
Yes, it's a magical staff for wizards and magic users. I did have this open, by the way, but everything decided to close when I refreshed the page.
Are those kind of consumables, or are those something that you can get permanently?
So
That's what
the scrolls, you basically use it, and then that's it done. When it comes to like magical spells, you have to kind of learn them, know them as you level up, and you can learn new spells and stuff like that. But scrolls are basically one and done.
Speaking of leveling up, we get some XP from this, don't we?
You do indeed.
It's all the gold and stuff going to me again, or Walt. Rather.
Yeah, like I'll assume you've taken all the gold. I've also got the stats for the staff of defense here for you as well.
Okay. I've
So,
noted everything down. I can put that down as well. We can kind of just compile our notes later, I guess.
Yeah, compile your notes later, and you can choose if anyone wants to use it. But basically, like we can add it to your D&D Beyond later. But if you take like a wee note of it, if someone wants it. But yeah, as you hold it aloft, it's a slender, hollow staff made of glass, hence the name Glass Staff.
1 second. Slender hollow staff made of glass. Yep.
Yeah, you can tell that it's as strong as oak. It only weighs 3 pounds.
Yep.
Whoever attunes themselves to the magical staff will get a +1 to their armor class when they're holding it. It has 10 charges, which can fuel the spells within it. And the spells that it holds is Mage Armor for 1 charge to expend it, or Shield, which takes 2 charges to use. and gives a description about her demeanor. And it also regains 1d6 plus 4. Regains, sorry, 1d6 plus 4 expended charges each day at dawn. If you're on the last charge before it recharges, you have to roll a d20, and on a 1, the glass staff will shatter in your hands and is destroyed. Nor did she state anything regarding feeling guilty or regret.
Wow, it sounds actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if one of you want to take him now, you can add it to your inventory.
She's obviously, texting with Jonah throughout this, right?
Jonah says, "Can you pick up Nina at the airport?" Of course. When do you want to
Jonah's getting picked up
Jonah
at the
says he's
airport.
trying to get a room at the Ronald McDonald House. And then this is
What you guys hearing?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I got it.
I'm having a little hard time hearing.
I got it. The TV left on behind me. I'll say.
you and Maxie trying to
Be comforting. And I also think it ties into the fact that she is really the facilitator of taking care of, people coming in. Yeah, so when he gets back, I'll divide you guys some lovely XP.
Harper's gonna look down at the half-orc that he's decapitated. He's just gonna be like, "I'm sorry in my rage that I didn't give you the chance to surrender."
Give us, whilst you're doing that, looking at him, give me perception check. We'll do a perception check.
Perception 6.
Yeah, you notice nothing about this guy. You do not know who he is or what.
Oh, is there something to notice? Can I give it a go?
Yeah, feel free if you want to walk over to. Well, you're already actually standing over.
Yeah,
him.
it was just.
Feel free.
Old man was probably watching me.
14.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's. I mean, it's not.
I was only interested because Arthur's interested, and old man's
Yeah.
curious like that.
So, with the fact that you know quite a lot, and also,
I'm old.
Arthur, you don't notice anything really because you're just disgusted at this half orc using these strange abilities that you didn't know much about. But old man, looking down, you can actually tell that this orc seems to have the garb of an anchoret of Talos, which is a god that the half orcs and orcs tend to follow. You don't know much about him because you never really learned that much about other gods other than Lathander. But you kind of note this is interesting, and it might be something to follow up at some point. And also you can relay that information to Arthur if you feel like it.
Yeah, I'm like, he seems like he's a follower of I think it's Talos. Is that what you were looking for? I don't know, but that's the only thing I can notice.
No, not specifically, but that is interesting.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so basically, you know that it's quite interesting. You'll take a note of that for maybe asking someone at some point, or going investigating if you want to go to a library or whatever. That's on you.
I'd love to go to a library. All of this adventuring has got me so parched. And when we get back, I would like a cup of tea, please.
Nice old pipe.
Oh, no smoking for me. I'm quite. I'd like to take care of my body is a temple.
Right. So that's you guys done with this. I'll give you guys experience now.
Yay.
Yay.
So
I'm really excited to level up at some point. I can't
you're going to
wait to
get
learn something or just
More
transfer the
acid. Let's
yes
go.
acid to I don't know what, like purple acid or
If you can make different colored acid, that would be so cool.
yeah.
actually there is
I will think about something.
you can't. There is a way to do that. But I'll look into that if it's actually a homebrew thing. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can use colors to create acid and stuff.
It wasn't
So
that
sorry?
stupid. So it wasn't that stupid.
No, no, not at all.
I wonder if the colors
Um,
will mean anything.
Yeah, they will definitely mean so. It will be like a mood ring, but it will be moon acid.
Ah, it's like we'll know your mood by the kind of acid you're spewing
Yeah,
everywhere. It's
yeah.
like, oh, it's red. She's angry
Oh,
today.
look, she's angry.
This is
always
the
angry.
angry acid, of course.
Or look, it's let's say green. Oh, what does green mean? Okay, let's just skip to the XP part.
Yeah, right. So because you kept him alive and you're going to be delivering him as a prisoner, you get double XP.
Oh yeah. I'm so glad I resisted that.
Yeah, well done, Judy.
I almost rooted for him to kill him. It's still dodgy.
So if you kindly award yourselves 400 XP divided among you all.
How many of us are there now that we're dividing on?
Just the same amount. We're not going to count Droop.
Okay. So was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the
Should
2
be-
dogs? So 7? Am I correct in thinking that?
Yes.
Okay. So that is 57.14. So I guess 58?
Yeah, round up.
Okay.
Why not? You have some XP. You have some XP. Oh, you get some XP. Droop's just like you can just imagine like the DM just sitting there sprinkling like loads of XP everywhere, and then Droop's trying to jump up and catch somebody. He's just like, oh no, missing it.
So close to
Almost
level
on
3.
900. Yeah, so close. Still not quite. I
Whoa.
need to do something really impressive to get that last 30, 60.
We'll just pick a fight on the way back.
Yeah.
Nearest farmer. You come here.
Yeah, and I will pick up every flower. I will help every little lost child.
So
Even the ones that aren't lost.
Every child you see, like, you're lost, right?
Oh, you're lost.
Do you need some help?
Where's your mother?
So do you wanna ask Glassstaff anything else, or do you wanna just head back to town?
Get on out of here.
Alright. And for the do you want to take the other prisoners with you as well?
Yeah.
Forgot where we left them.
You put them in
Prison?
the prison, yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
cool. You have already captured them. You round up the other prisoners and you escort them and good old Glassstaff back to town. And yeah, I'm going to.
I think I need to do something with Onion because I think he's on 0 health.
Did we help him up a little bit? I thought I
Yeah,
can't
he
remember.
was fine the last time because he was chasing. He didn't get hit or anything, so he was actually up. He's fine. I think it's just not reset his health.
Yeah.
We all need a full rest, to be honest, like a good night's sleep.
Well, you can choose to rest before you move on. You can, because there's like no, you've explored everywhere here. The other guys are all in the prison.
But here it's
What?
gross.
What if Glassstaff decides, fuck it, I'm getting out of it.
And there's
Yeah, I
a
think we
dead
should,
body
like-
right here.
He would just get his mouse out of my backpack and be like, chew on the ropes, can't get me out of it.
Well,
Yeah.
considering you've wrapped it up in barbed wire,
Yeah, true.
also the fact is that he's tied up, and you can also choose to knock him out if you want.
Oh, yeah, that'll be
Not
fun.
that much. Well, as long as the roll isn't too big and then you kill him.
Maybe I shouldn't be the one to do it.
Just a light tap.
Right, someone make an unarmed attack on Iarno.
Oh, goodness. Okay. As a little old man, we'll see how this goes.
yeah.
Wait, so is it the damage or the hit?
Yeah, just the damage. Don't bother with the hit.
Ah!
Oh
There we
wow!
go!
How is that possible?
I'm as weak as a baby. 0.
Her unarmed must have a minus to it, maybe?
Appear
That's
to be.
yeah. So
Like-
basically, you as old man go up and try to hit him, and you just
Just
go
gently
bonk.
stroke his face.
Yeah, you reach out and you stroke his face, and he feels really uncomfortable. And then
So,
Irene just walks in, rolls her sleeves up, and just walks up to him and just goes straight to the back of his head, like almost a donkey punch. And
why?
Oh no, he's
Still
gonna
getting
die.
punched. He's already knocked out. You
Sorry,
just
I
barreling
clicked
in.
it. Clicked it before hers, and it took a while to show up. I'm sorry.
I'm very tempted to
Ignore
do it.
that.
He's already unconscious. You're like, get out of the way, Irene. Bam.
Just out of curiosity, I would have only been 4. It would have been fine.
Oh
For,
my
for the
god.
what if sake, I'm not doing the punch, but for the what if sake, this is what would have happened. Okay.
that would have been fine as well. If
No.
Arthur did get to him beforehand, he would have just literally put his fist through his face.
Oh god.
So good thing Irene came up and did the business.
Well done, Irene. That's what I was trying to do. But I'm feeling just so weak right now.
Yeah, you need to rest.
I need a good cup of
Let's
tea.
huddle up.
Right. So you guys can take a long rest, and get all of your hit points back and your expended spells. I'm gonna assume that you're attuning yourself to that staff, Irene. Are you taking it?
I think it's open for discussion. I think Oldman can also use it. I think actually it's me who has the lowest armor class among all of us, so I could definitely use it. But yeah, anyone
I'm
else
happy
would
for
like
that.
it?
I'm more than happy to have you have it if possibly I could grab the scrolls. I don't mind that trade off.
Yeah, that could work. And
Definitely
I
have Cam person.
was maybe it's a little bit too cheeky, but I was thinking about taking that ring. I'm really hoping that at some point I can determine what it can do or what it is.
It's what you use to change the color of your acid.
Well,
Yeah.
do you have the do you have the detect magic spell, the cleric spell, Irene? Because maybe that would work on it.
Would it work? Dungeon
I'm
Master?
not sure.
So in terms of spell scrolls, basically they can be used by someone if your class is able to use it. But if it's a higher level than what you're able to cast of that level, you basically have to do a kind of like ability check to make sure that you can cast it successfully. But yeah, if your class can't cast the spell, then they can't use the scroll basically.
But they want to find out what the ring does, so they want to do the sort of investigation ability thing.
Cool. So you can't determine what it is through investigating. So you don't even even making a roll. You can tell it's magical in nature, but it needs to be through. If someone wants to do an Arcana check,
Oh, we've got the detect magic spell as
Yeah.
me and Irini as clerics. Would that work?
you can cast it if you want.
I'm
mean, 'cause it's
not sure
just,
if I have that.
Oh no, but it does take up a spell slot, and we just had a long rest, so it's up to you. Oh, do you don't have it?
Ah. Is it under spells?
Yeah, it should be first level. I've got a whole bunch of detects here.
No, I don't have anything.
Oh.
I only have the acid splash, bless, and cure wounds. I can't do anything else.
Oh, maybe I picked it up. I've got detect evil and good, detect magic, and detect poison and disease, as well as purify food and drink. If anyone wants to dare to drink something that might be a little iffy.
We might have to do that with the stew that drip fucking makes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good shout, actually.
Please check it next time.
You just
Yeah,
tell him to look away to not hurt his feelings, just secretly disinfect the soup.
So with the Arcana check of 16, Irini, you can tell that you would be able to if you can find someone that can cast the identify spell, you would be able to find out what this ring can do. But also, if you take a short rest whilst concentrating on the object, you would be able to determine what it is and what its uses are. But you can only do that for a short rest if you do not have the spell.
Okay. No, I don't have that.
Cool. Did you guys also make a decision on who was taking the staff out of the two magic users? I think
I
it's
think Irini's taking the staff, and I was going to take the scrolls. But like you said, that you have to be the certain type that can use the scrolls. Is there any way that we can figure out whether we are the types that can use the scrolls?
yeah, I believe that you can use a charm because you're a cleric, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I think any class that actually can like cast spells normally is okay.
Oh, okay. So all magic like we can do all the magic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
I think so. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not really too familiar with casters.
Yeah, I think you're right actually. Yeah,
What?
I believe that you can use it. I'll look into that as well because there is a lot of mixing of homebrew stuff going on in some of these pages that I'm looking at, and I'm just like, I think I'll double check that. I don't unfortunately have access to the actual rulebook at the moment, which is annoying. But I'll check into that. But yeah, you take the scrolls at the moment, and yeah, Irini, you've attuned to that during your rest, so you're now able to equip that object, that staff, and make use of it. So on your
Can't
D&D
actually
Beyond,
find it.
it
It's the I can see loads of different stuff, but I can't find the stuff of defense.
cool. If it's not on the D&D Beyond site, which it kind of should be, then we can just create. After this, we can just create one
Okay.
manually for you. But yeah, add a +1 to your AC now, so you can just. I think you can manually add that.
I will check it.
But in any case, I'll let you do that just now, and I'm just gonna double check something. Cool. I'm gonna have to delete this. So I'm about to do the scene transition, but I just need to get you guys all in the same place. to do it.
Have that scene transition music. Doodle-doodle-doo.
Do any of you know how to change the armor class? Or
Oh.
Yeah, just click on like the wee shield bit with the number in the middle,
yeah?
and then there's a button called customize.
Oh yeah. And override.
Override AC, yeah.
Or is it additional magic bonus?
Oh yeah,
This is
actually
a-
that's probably easier.
this
Just
is a magic
just
item.
add one to it, yeah.
Irini's become a little bit more badass.
Hell yeah.
The acid-proof gloves.
And since you're taking these guys as well, scene transitions.
Start getting whooped.
Right, I'm gonna see this. Let's hope this works. User gonna hate me for this.
Oh no.
The whole town's on
Where
fire.
are we going? Oh, for God's sake!
Okay.
I just wanted some tea! Who the hell are you?
We should have rested there.
Get out of my way!
No, you did.
We
You
did.
Yeah, we
rest.
did.
We did, Bob. It's all good.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Get your health up.
you're so
She's like, why did
confused.
you rest?
I know he said
So-
it was gross, but apparently we rested anyway.
I was being nice and trying to get used to do it as well.
I'm sorry, but it doesn't make sense. How could we get out and then see all these people here? Could we not just sneak out or something?
They're on
So
the
this is you walking back into town. This is nowhere near that place anymore. So you began making your way towards town, and as you do, some of the ruffians that you encountered previously in town, you didn't kill them all. So some of them, this is kind of like the last ditch attempt, and they're trying to stop you from getting glass staff because, well, if he goes in, they either have to find somewhere else to go, and they quite like running this town. So as you approach and you see them waiting for you, weapons drawn, Iarno kind of just perks his head up, and he's still gagged, so he can't really say anything. But you can see he's got a little smirk on his face as he kind of looks back at you all. And,
We
kinda
like say
chuckles to
something
himself.
first, or
Oh, yous get to say something. They're just waiting.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be like, uh, Red Browns, we've defeated your leader, and we've defeated that horrific creature you kept in. And I'll hold up the like really gooey head of the Nothic that I chopped off. If you do not wish to meet a similar fate, surrender now, and your fate will be decided by the courts. Otherwise, it will only be death for you.
Yeah, is that right? Well, I don't know. What if we can free? I mean, you only tie them up with rope. Who's to say we can free them and overpower you guys?
We've already killed several of your men. Your numbers mean nothing to us.
And they look over at you, but before they even, you can tell that they're weighing up their options, but before they can even do anything, there is a loud screech across.
Walt?
Across the.
Vault's perched on the roof.
Fucking shut up, Walt.
Saw the sun and was like, there you go.
Yeah, basically, you look up, and as you look up, the sun gets blotted out for a brief second, as what you believe to be a dragon starts flying over the town, and it seems to have some kind of humanoid on its back, and it comes swooping down, and crashes.
Oh dear lord.
Daenerys, is that you?
Hey Judy, look, that's the dragon we were talking about. Look, there he is.
And crashes right here, crushing this little red brand guy. So he's fucking dead. And with the shake of the ground, can all you guys make an acrobatics check, please?
Ah, yes. One of my
Plus
most,
0.
Acrobatic.
most amazing
Oh.
skills.
8.
Yeah.
15.
I
God
will
damn
probably
it.
just die with the new stuff that I have.
Old man just hobbles over.
Right. I'm gonna make this simple. For anyone who rolls under 10, use your placed off balance and fall to your knees. Anyone above 10
Oh,
is successfully stays standing. And yeah, these guys, this guy's just flung into this guy here. They both get knocked back a good bit. They're both prone. This guy's also not prone because he failed and sucks. They also take a bit of damage. I'm going to just roll a random. Don't discount it.
Oh my god, Arthur's just sideways.
Is that the kneeling position?
yes.
Good idea.
Right, they all take
We'll
5
just turn
damage
ourselves.
each. Which is pretty good for you guys, although well, I don't know how good this is going to be actually. So yeah, they're all damaged. Iarno is also knocked down. This guy's still standing here, and the other two guys are. No, one of them's also fallen down. The other guy's still standing. So even though he's tied up, he's doing pretty well. And yeah, so as this, can you give us a what we're gonna do? Nature check. Anyone got a nature check? Do we have nature
Yeah,
or survival check? I think
there's
it is.
nature and survival.
Oh, do a nature then.
Are we all
of us?
doing it?
Are we all doing it?
Yeah, everyone who wants to.
I mean, if we did survive, I'd have plus
Okay.
3.
Ah, I
Wow. Terrible.
survived.
Damn. Nice roll though, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, a 19
On my
is very
knees.
tasty. That's it. I love the fact that the ranger gets a 6. And the magic user gets a bang on 19. So yeah, basically you can tell that this is not a dragon, but is in fact a wyvern, and it is atop of it as it's landed there, and it's literally just playing with this guy's body under its feet as it's being kind of like ridden by another one of those half orcs, and the as it kind of like drops back down and all of it, the guy kind of leans up and he says, "Yarno, you have failed us. You must die." And
See.
yeah, this guy is pretty pissed off at Yarno, and he also looks at you as, "You fools, you should not meddle in what you do not know." And at that, we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh, what a
Oh,
cliffhanger!
yeah, what a
Oh.
Proper
cliffhanger.
waste of rage there.
That's one
I
hell
was
of a
not
fight.
ready.
Ah, what a tease. Okay, let's get all
I'll
hyped
just-
up there.
I was just about to ask what language dragons speak.
Well, you could maybe find out next episode.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah. So we'll be back in 2 weeks' time to see if anyone survives this encounter. cheers for joining in, guys, and following along with us. Yeah, feel free to end the stream when you do want to, Sam.